So in this video, we'll be talking about how to integrate or incorporate the electricity API. So this is going to be straightforward, and I'm just going to go for it directly. So now we have this that says uh, get available electricity API. Of course, we've gotten it here, so you can see their list that they offer. But something is I won't say something right now. Okay, what I'm trying to say is this: you need to validate these customers meter before you can dispense um, electricity to them. Of course, you can't just get a random number and just send the electricity to them. No, it does not work that way. You get so now we created an API also, just like we done for cable TV. You understand? We created one for electricity too. So that gets the electricity the customer's number and details. You understand? But the only problem is that it's limited to some electricities. So uh it's limited to some electricities. And the electricity that is limited to has been inputted here. You understand? They've been inputted here normally. They've been done here normally. So that's that. Then I'm still coming back to that place, to that part. So like I said, every API is peculiar. So that's why we need attention. We need to pay attention to each API. So I'm just going to go straight now and show you the purchasing API. So now in the purchasing in the paying for electricity, uh, we have parameters like user ID, we have parameters like password, or that's the API key. Then we have another one that says the user reference, we have another one that says service, we have another one that says meter number, we have one that says M type. The M type is either prepaid or postpaid. Then we have amount, and we have the JSON. You understand? But this so now copying this now compare these to these we have here. So here now we have the user. Of course, you're going to input that, which is some zero things. Then we have the password, which is API key. So also we have the user ID, which is transaction ID, as you've seen here. Then we have the service, which is the service code, as you've seen here. Then we have the meter number, of course. Then we have the meter type, which is what I've seen here. Then we have the amount as that. So that's a bit straightforward, as I've said here the other time. So now, going to how we're going to configure it, this one has two parts, which is the meter type. That's the meter type is a form of it's in this format. It's in the form of a list also. So when you look at it, it says meter type is for prepaid we have one, for postpaid we have zero, so which is what we've done here exactly. So there's a pipe in between them. There's a pipe in between them. There should be a pipe in between them. So which is one and prepaid, and zero and postpaid. So you have that. Then here now, I'm just going to copy the first one out. So I'm going to explain what that is to us. Now, for this electricity, I'm going to create a new notepad so that we can see that. So I'm increasing the font in this case. So we have that. So now we have that. It says, so here now, this is the API. This is the API. The first one is the API. So now we have this here. So now, so I'm going to start with the middle one. Again, I'm going to start with the middle one. The middle one says this is what user sees. Then the first one is an identifier. The first one is an identifier also. It's an identifier is what BBP uses to identify. It is what this part here, this first one is what the check API uses. Where is it? Yeah, the check API, this part. This is what it uses to check and return data data. So used by um customer check. You understand? Then the third one is the API code. Now, then the fourth one is I wouldn't really say miscellaneous. I wouldn't really say miscellaneous, but it's also part of it. You understand? It's also part of it, and it's an identifier also. So it's also part of it. So um, just maintain the way it is there. No, we are gonna come to that later. So I think we have that, which is prepaid. Sure. So like that. So it can be anything as mobile time ng is concerned. It can be anything. You understand? So I'm just gonna show. Just gonna write something there that says anything, right? So now having done that, that's a bit. So having done that, so that's how we're going to configure the rest. So now let's check the electricity API for mobile anytime ng. As you can see, we have a product ID that says that's BPENGEKR. Then we have that too also for Ikeja, for Ibadan, for this, for that. So like I said, everything you can only dispense the ones we have here because our API can check for Kaduna, it can check for Enugu as of now. Can't check for I don't know. But everything you see here is what it can check for. It can check for Kano and check for some other things like that. So now everything I've done here has been configured. So you can just copy this directly into your own or just type it out into your own um, BBP platform. You understand? So now since as you can see here that we have the product ID, you understand, which is what we have here as the where is it safe? Yeah, yeah, as the service, which is the product ID. So that's why we have that there. So this is what the system will be picking up and it will work on. You understand? So that's that. I think thank you very much. If you have any question, just drop it on the comment or you can give us a call, put a call through then send us an email or something. You get so that we can help you out. Our support line is always open, but please always call at a reasonable time. I mean, because we are humans also, we are not machines. Thank you very much.